Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to cook like a pro. Not really, but that's what the box says. But anyway, it's a sous vide, and I'm going to show you how husband cooks his steaks in this sous vide. We're going to do that today. We've got the grandson here. We've got turkeys hatching in the incubator. We're going to have a good dinner. Life is good. When you're using one of these sous vide cookers, you can use any kind of container that you would like. We just have this big stock pot that we use for this. You could use a Tupperware container if that's what you have. You could use an ice chest, whatever, just as long as the thing will attach on the side, and as long as your food fits in there, of course. I don't know if you can see in there. It's pretty deep. Those are ribeyes, and he's got them inside bags, and he's got a little bit of salt and pepper and butter on there. But anyway, this is just a really cool, bless you, really cool deal. What it does is it circulates the water at a certain temperature, whatever you set it at, to cook to your food exactly, how you like it. It makes it so tender. Anyway, you don't have to have a thermometer or anything like that. You just stick that thing in there, and he has some kind of an app that he downloaded, and I'll let you know what that is. And he controls it with his phone. This thing has, you can set it with this if you want to, but you can also set it with your phone if you have the app. Okay, so first thing you're going to need is a bag to put your food in, a pot, and then something to cook. I mean, you don't necessarily just have to have, meat to cook. You can cook asparagus, eggs, chicken, seafood. I think you can cook just about anything this way. I was kind of skeptical at first, but man, after I tasted that last ribeye, it was delectable. It was delicious. But anyway, here's the bags that we use. You can use any kind. You can use freezer bags. You can use just whatever kind of bag you have. This one is just, let's see, Great Value twist tie bags, and they're like 10 inches by 14 inches. I'm pulling out. They're pretty long. Anyway, he salt and peppers the steak, the ribeye. Puts salt and pepper on there. He puts about, I think, maybe a tablespoon, if even that, maybe a half tablespoon of butter, and he puts that in here. And then what he'll do after, he gets this ready to go, he puts it down in the pot of water, gets the air out, twists it, and then uses a clothespin to pin on the side of the pan. But you can, if you use your Ziploc baggies, you can do that. I would use 2 bags personally so that no water gets into your food bag. But anyway, this is the only thing that we've ever used is these here. But you can also clip on with a Ziploc bag too, that just whatever works for you. But try to get as much air out as you can in there. And also when you fill up your pot, use hot water. That'll be less work on your machine, is what I would think anyway. Less on your electricity and everything. Hot water from your tap, and then just let it heat up the rest of the way to whatever temperature you have it set for. So see how he has these here, they're clipped on the side. Most of the air is out. You can see the butter up at the top. But anyway, what this is doing is cooking in its own juices. And I want to say that he does this for 3 hours. I mean, just throw them in there and go do whatever you gotta do. We've always got tons of work going on here at the homestead. So, just throw them in, do your thing. Whenever the timer goes off, that's when he takes them out. And I believe we're going to maybe try to put them in an ice water bath. They'll still be inside the bag, but put them in the ice water to kind of cool them down a little bit. And then he'll sear them on both sides on the grill. And I think that if they're cooler, then you might be able to get a thicker crust if you want to do that. Now you can sear these steaks on a grill, or you can use a cast iron skillet if you want. Just whatever you have. You do want to sear the outsides. That's what I would do. But anyway, here is the how he's got it hooked up here. See, it just kind of has this here that you loosen up, and just set it on the side of whatever container you're going to use, and then tighten it up. Here's your cord, plug it in, and then that's when you'll either set your time. Excuse me, that's my chicken bucket back there. We put our scraps in there for the chickens and whatever else. But anyway, so you'll set you know, the timer on here and the temperature and everything, or you can do it from your app on your phone. And we'll get to that here in just a minute. This line here that says max on it, you don't want to go above that, of course. It says max and there's a line. So whatever container you are using, you don't want to go over that line. He's got it just probably a, you know, half an inch below that. So, and your machine will tell you if you don't have enough water for it to be heating up or not to be working. It'll alert you and tell you, you know, to add more water. Or I guess it'll probably alert you too if you have too much water in there and it's not going to work. I wanted to let you know that he got this off of Amazon. I believe he said it was about 80 bucks, and it's a Nova, A-N-O-V-A is what it says on top of Nova is the brand. And I wanted to record him doing this step by step, exactly how he does it, but he's just too quick for me today. Anyway, it's called a Nova, and then it says N-A-N-O. So yeah, we've been pretty pleased with this product so far. It's been pretty good. I really like it. And I think next time that he does this, I think that I'll probably throw in some potatoes in the bag, or, you know, some vegetables, and see how that goes. Haven't done that yet. And there they are. Those look good already. He cooled them down to, I guess, kind of room temperature. Got them on here. You can hear the four-wheelers in the background. It's been raining quite a bit, but we're still enjoying this weather. It's not too hot, not too cool out here. It's perfect. Okay guys, we finished our steaks, and you saw the picture of that beautiful steak. It was absolutely delicious. Just showing you a picture of my flowers that I got. The kids bring them to me on the daily, in the spring anyway. And there's my Indian paintbrushes. Aren't they pretty? One lucky girl, I'll tell you what. But thanks for watching, and I also took a picture of the app. It's called Anova, so you can just go to your app store, look it up. It's called Anova. I took a picture of it, a screenshot, and then, you know, you can do your settings on there. It should give you step-by-step instructions on how to do it, and then according to what you're cooking, you'll need to look that up and find out your times and everything. He did cook ours for 3 hours. I know that. And so anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. He's trying. That'll be number 2.